Hi, I'm Kat. I'm an esthetician here at Premier Dermatology, and we are going to be doing DiamondGlow, which is an awesome facial treatment that we have here in office. This is Chrissy, and we're going to be doing this on her because she's not super sensitive. She just wants a little boost and a little glow to her skin. So we're going to do the DiamondGlow. It is very similar to microdermabrasion, but it is going to be infusing her skin at the same time. So it's going to exfoliate, extract, and infuse all at the same time. We're going to be doing that today. So we'll turn this on. I like to start out with a hot towel here. So we'll do this. This is kind of just relaxing, and it's going to get every last little bit of makeup off. I've already cleansed her skin and gotten most of it off, but this is just a little pampering step that we can do here. So with DiamondGlow, with the exfoliation part, there are 6 different tips that we can choose from that have levels of grit. So Chrissy has a pretty normal skin, so we're gonna be doing the middle of the road grit for her. With this treatment, we do the neck as well. So we're gonna start out on the neck. So with this pan piece here, we're gonna do like this. This little chamber is where the serums are gonna come down, and then the grit there is where we are going to have the exfoliation happen. So we're gonna start here on the chin, lift your chin up a little bit. You go very slowly, and you keep the skin taut as you go. So you're getting maximum absorption of those solutions. On Chrissy today, we're doing the vitamin C solution because she just needs a little brightening up. She doesn't have a lot of major issues going on, so we want to do that for her. So slow and steady here. There are 4 different solutions that you can choose from. So typically when you come in for this treatment, you'll spend some time talking with your esthetician about which one is going to be best for you. This is a treatment that is great to alternate with your hydrofacials or to do on its own. If you felt like, you wished your hydrofacial was just a little more intense, this would be a good one to try for you because of those levels of grit that we can determine. So you can see that she's getting a little pink in the areas that we've done. That is completely normal. Chrissy, how does this feel?
It feels good.
Any discomfort?
No discomfort, no.
Perfect. Usually when you start out doing these treatments, you're gonna do a series of 6. You can do them as soon as every other week, especially if you have something that you're working on, acne, discoloration, anything like that. And just because you choose to do one serum one week does not mean that you have to choose that serum every time. With acne, you would probably want to choose the same one if you were worrying about that, but okay, so you can see she has that uniform redness across her face. Now we're gonna switch the settings here, so everything with this is customizable. The flow, the power, so if you're feeling any discomfort, we can always lower things down, and then we go by a little guide here that kind of gives us parameters that's gonna be the best for the skin. So let me change for the face here. We're gonna amp it up a little bit, so face is a little tougher than the neck. The neck's gonna be more sensitive. So for the face here, we're gonna go straight across the skin, and that is super important because we are going with the lymphatic system, so we're kind of getting those moving. We'll go right up to the lip line there. So as we go and as this is being infused into her skin, this is actually going to absorb 70% of this solution into her skin. So it is super plumping. if this was your first time doing this treatment, I would not recommend doing it the day before an event. That is going to be with any facial procedure, just because you never know how your skin is going to react to something the first time that you do it. So the first time I would always err on the side of caution. But after that, and you know how your skin reacts, I mean, you could do these same day. It would be great to do before an event if you don't react bad, because it's going to exfoliate all that dead skin cells off, and then your makeup is going to go on so smooth. Your skin is going to be like just absolutely glowing. Also, if you don't have sensitive skin, you could pair this with a dermaplane, and it's going to really just be even more exfoliation. Okay, now we're going to do the lymphatic pass. So we're going to go all the way down. Going to get that lymphatic drainage going even more. Perfect. Okay, now for the other side of the face. So you can see here I've had to switch hands. So to keep this super symmetrical, we do it with the other hand here. This serum is a little tinted because it is the vitamin C serum. Chrissy, how does this feel compared to a hydrofacial?
I would say it's very similar. It kind of reminds me of a combination of microdermabrasion with hydrofacial.
Do you feel like you're getting a little bit like deeper of a treatment with this, with the microderm plates?
Yes, I would agree to that. It feels like more exfoliation.
Yeah, it's a little more intense than a hydrofacial, but still extremely relaxing.
Yes, I agree.
I personally like to add these into my routine. I've had a few of these now. I still love a hydrofacial, but it's kind of fun to mix it up. And when I feel like I'm a little extra rough on my skin, or like it needs a really good kind of peel off, I like to do these. Okay, so now we're gonna do that lymphatic pass here. Okay, now I am going to go down the nose. We're going to do straight down here. Don't want to forget all those pores around the nose. Really get right in that crease. Are you still doing okay, Chrissy?
Yes.
Do you mind if I turn it up a little bit on the nose area?
I don't mind at all.
Okay. I like to turn it up with just a hair on the nose, just so we suck those blackheads out of there really well. So as I'm doing this, I'm definitely watching. I would never turn it up on someone if I thought their skin couldn't handle it, but her skin was reacting just fine. Now we're gonna go right in the lip, upper lip area here. Okay. Now I'm just going to go back in little areas that I think need a extra exfoliation and extra extraction. I'm going to go back in those areas. So definitely going to go back in the chin area here. Usually we have bigger pores in that area, so I just like to go back, since I have that suction up a little bit higher, go back in those areas. Also, if Chrissy had any blackheads or whiteheads that needed to be extracted, this is when I would go back and do those after I go back with my wand here. It's already looking so much better. With this treatment, you can really tell a difference even just in the same moment after you go over. The pores just look so much cleaner. Now we put on the smooth tip here. This is going to be for doing the eyelids, under eye area, and the lips. This is what sets this treatment apart from the hydrofacial as well, because being able to treat those areas, you're going to see her lips get plumpy, and then also the under eye area, it really helps to smooth out those fine lines. So now we've turned the suction down, and we'll do the eye area. So Chrissy's going to let me know if this feels like too much.
I think it's perfect.
Good. This is honestly one of my favorite parts when I get this done, because it feels so refreshing on your eye area. And you would think that it felt like it was pulling a lot, but it really doesn't, because the suction is, again, adjusted perfectly for that area, and the smooth tip really helps it to not drag as much. Okay, perfect. Now we'll do the lips. So whenever I do this, you might feel the serum kind of like come in the creases of your mouth. That's okay, it might taste a little weird, but it's gonna be all fine. I love this when my lips are feeling a little bit dry, because it gets all those little like crusties off of your lips. There's one more little flake I wanna get here, so I'm gonna kind of go back in on that area. Perfect. One right there. Okay, awesome. So now we're done with this hands-on portion of the facial, and we'll pull out her little gunky tube here. This is always the best part. So this is gonna be tinted because we did the vitamin C. So we look here at the gunky tube. I love this because it really shows all the junk that it got out of your skin. The dead skin cells, the blackheads, all the nasty stuff in the tube, not on your skin anymore. So it is so satisfying. So now Chrissy is all done with her DiamondGlow facial. Her skin is exfoliated, extracted, and infused with all the good stuff. Now to end, if you're in office, we would put some awesome serums, whatever your skin is needing. With Chrissy, she's sometimes acne prone, so I would probably do the SkinCeuticals Blemish Plus Age Defense. Put that on, put some sunscreen on, and then send her out the door. Thanks for joining.